My MRI experience. Rocky Nichols.
I'm wondering just how many people have had an MRI experience to one eye. MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging. It's a machine that takes a detailed look at the inside of the human body. It's like a giant magnetic torpedo. Except you. Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, listen as I tell you what my encounter with one of these machines. It started with an X-ray of my entire body. I was told if I had any metal, like a railroad spike in me, the magnet was so strong it would pull that, ripping and cutting, leaving a big gaping hole where it came out. I didn't want it. Now, X-rays are a peculiar thing because they can penetrate the walls of a building, but for some reason they have difficulty penetrating your shorts. So they make you take those off and replace them with this. This doesn't cover very much. These little tie straps, if I actually could get them tied, wouldn't matter. Just a few steps down the hall, I'm going to have a wardrobe malfunction. I got to my X-ray room, only to find it stacked to the ceiling with frozen food from the hospital cafeteria. It was a freezer. I was wearing this. But I had the X-ray, it showed there was no metal in my body, and I was able to schedule my MRI for 2 weeks later. On that day, I pulled into the hospital parking lot. It was 15 degrees. Now that's important because back then there was only one MRI machine in all of West Michigan. They trucked it from place to place in the back of a semi-trailer. No kidding. I went into the hospital and I met my technician who was wearing a fur hat. It would have been my first clue to run back and get a lot more clothes on, but no. He escorted me out to the back of the building, and there it was, sure enough, in the back of the semi-trailer, the MRI. All covered with white stuff. I asked him, what's all this white stuff? He said to me, you see, sir, this man was obviously not a Toastmaster. We couldn't fix the hole up there, and all the snow keeps coming down, but I think once you're in the tube, your body will keep you warm. I got down on the little table, and he came and he strapped me down. Now, I'm already nervous about this situation. Strapping me down just increases the anxiety. Then, he packed foam around me. I asked why. He said, to keep me from rolling around in the tube. Isn't it enough I'm already strapped down head to toe? Apparently not. He flipped the little switch. The table began its journey into the tube. And this thing was about as gentle as a bump car ride at the county fair. It only stopped with my head jammed against the end of the tube. Once inside, really tight. Now I barely remember being born, but I gotta believe it. Well, it could have worked, you know. It was about like being inside this tube. And all those pillows you got along there are really necessary. Within a few minutes, the test begins, and I hear a sound something like this. I yell out, stop the test! There's something wrong with the machine! I hear over the little intercom in there, nothing wrong with the machine, sir. I try to calm myself down, only to hear another strange sound. Another, yet another. Then I hear something like this. It sounded like I was being attacked by woodpeckers. Then I realized, this is ridiculous. This can't be reality. Hey, am I on candid camera? Are you having fun? Then, a serious reply. Sir, there are no cameras in here, and I am certainly not having fun. It was then I realized that this was no joke. Had I lost my mind? No. But I was my little beanie cap. Then the sounds appeared again, stranger and stranger each time. Until finally, the weirdest one of all, it sounded like a laser. Captain James T. The Federation Enterprise. Lay down your weapons. Feed me up, Scotty! Then, again, over the, there you go. Sir, are you okay? I'm really squished in here, and I have an itch if you could scratch. Sorry, I can't reach anything to scratch. Oh, I think you could. It's on my liver. It's on the floor out there with all the other organs you squished out of me when you put me in this tube. It's a big red one.